will determine the way we succeed. But the way I succeed, I won't let it determine the way I lead. The more the way a mess. You niggas can walk these shoes if you want to. Know that I walked in these shoes cause I had to. Sold them cracks and them capsules, help gas to clap you. When I rap, I don't babble. I put my soul in the path, my untold path. Past, look, you don't know the half. I laugh and don't cry no more. It's no jobs waiting for me outside my door. If I get knocked, I blame myself. Told the judge I'm trying to change my wealth. I've been poor in my life. Got 2 daughters, no wife. Could you imagine all the pain I felt? Yo, I'm about halfway from nowhere. Moving, going nowhere. Path looking so clear. I can see it, feel it, but still I'm going nowhere. You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. Lord, get me out of this predicament. I'm sick of this, got me all caged up on some nigga shit. Like the Negro slaves back in the days, thought this was the land of the free. Home of the brave, I'm brave, but I ain't free. They tell me kick off your drawers, pick up your tongue, pick up your balls, squat in the car, pick up my feet. I'm sick with defeat. They wanna lock me up for slinging shit in the street. Want change, but it's too late. Now I'm on the Bluebird on my way to a new place. Hard for me to feel safe behind a steel gate. Commissary light and my mail late. People
You are now listening to Barcode Boys. You are now.
Damn.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Yo. What's good, man? Good morning.
Yeah, buddy. There's a lot to talk. A lot to talk about today, man.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of shit going on, man. All these fucking stupid ass trades. I ain't gonna say stupid, man. I don't know what San Francisco got.
You want to give us a recap from yesterday's show?
Huh?
I said, Flower, you want to give us a recap from yesterday's show?
Absolutely. Hey, make sure if you haven't follow or subscribe, please make sure you go follow the show, subscribe to the channel. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. Yeah, make sure you go follow the show. Give me 1 second on that recap scale. Oh, here you go. I'm gonna recap y'all from yesterday's show. If you didn't get to see the show yesterday, please go back and go look at the show. Show was good yesterday as well.
From North, they did that shit. I thought about the kids in Chicago where I don't know if y'all ever saw the video where they was in the gym and shit. Kids all in the gym, they in the stands and the bleachers, this, that, and the third. But you got about 40 little young niggas. They all had straps on them in the school, my nigga. Big shit. All lying in their legs. And I'm like, yo, what the? Who is authorizing this? Who is giving the green light on this? Because they need to be the ones getting in their head knocked off for real.
Yeah, they getting younger and younger, yo.
It's crazy just hearing that thing, right? And I don't want jump back all in that topic, so I'm gonna just say this real quick. But I went and watched this old joint yesterday called "Promise Me Tomorrow" from Kenny Ken, and all I saw in there was niggas like that, 14-year-olds, 13. This all in my city. So I'm like, yo, I'm looking at all the little kids that died, and I'm like, damn, man. This shit been going on, yo, and I'm acting like, you know what I'm saying, this is something new. This shit been going on, man. But what y'all think about all these trades, Sub? I know you got some stuff to talk about. What you feeling about? Yeah, what's going on down here?
Hey, you know I'm thoroughly excited for my Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yo, what they talking about with Aaron Rodgers, though?
Please don't talk nothing else about him besides we don't want him. I do not want Aaron Rodgers. I'm on record saying it. I do not care for Aaron Rodgers. Take him and his bum Achilles somewhere else. No, thank you.
Giants don't want him either, man. Keep him moving.
I take Daniel Jones before I take Aaron Rodgers, man.
Nah, you lying. You don't want Daniel.
What? All right. Remember I said this. Wherever Daniel Jones go, he gonna shine. Remember I said it.
So you think he ain't shine because he was with the Giants for 5 years?
That offensive line was trash, yeah. Yes,
So
absolutely.
you said Daniel Jones going to do something. I
Wherever
can't
he
even
go,
get up here and try to talk like, no, you see what San Francisco doing. Everybody got to go seem like.
y'all cleaning up house. Y'all getting rid of everybody.
Hell yeah.
They like,
I bet.
You had an injury, you got to go. Drake Greenlaw, you had an injury, you got to go. Only one they still stuck on is Trent. Like, yo, I'm like, they ain't trying to let Trent go. They need somebody to protect Purdy.
Well, that's gonna be interesting if y'all gonna give him that money or not. That's a lot of money Purdy about to be wanting.
Now, if they could possibly get somebody that they think could, because one thing we good at is finding them diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, I agree.
We good at finding them diamonds in the rough, so I'm gonna trust their little process that they got going on.
I think the Jets gonna be all right with Justin Fields, yo. To me, I think
Yeah.
Justin Fields all right.
I think it's a fresh start for him. It's a fresh start. He showed some promise. Look at Flyhead.
Fly said
Fly
he a
almost went
bum.
backwards
Well,
out the
Fly ain't
car.
said he was a bum. Fly said he been 3 different teams, but it don't matter. I just think he got a better position with the Jets. I think he got a better.
Hey, yo, let me explain something to y'all. We had a chance to draft Justin Fields. We drafted Zach Wilson in 2021. That was by design. We had a chance to draft him. We had an opportunity to get him at number 2. We went and got Zach Wilson. I hated that pick. I wanted Justin Fields.
So what you want the Jets to do at quarterback?
I mean, I heard Shador Sanders say, if you're not really ready to change your franchise, don't draft me. I want to change the whole franchise. I want to go get somebody that's going to change the look of the franchise, the entire franchise. Bring somebody in here that's going to give us something different. I was thinking about drafting somebody. You give somebody 2 years, $40 million, that's the guy. This is who y'all plan on coming in to be the guy.
What's your pick?
Say that again?
What pick number are y'all this year?
I believe we got 5, 6, or somewhere around there. We somewhere around there. But
you ain't getting no quarterback this year then.
You don't think? Hey, I like the kid from Ole Miss. I mean, me personally, I like the kid from Ole Miss. I like
Jackson. I like Jackson Dart too. I love him. I like him a lot.
I take him. I take Jackson Dart.
Let me tell you something. If you take Jackson Dart with the 6th pick of the draft, you might as well get ready for about another 30 years of misery. He ain't ready like that. He need to be a 2nd round pick.
Yeah, I don't know if he's ready like that, but somebody didn't see something in Justin Fields. That's why he's on tour right now. And you ain't gonna gas me up to think that he's about to come and be the franchise game changer. I don't see it.
I know exactly what's wrong with Justin Fields. You ever play Madden? You know they got that wide window like this? Justin Fields' eye window is like this. This is all he can see. He can't see the whole field. So he know how to run though. He can run. He can throw the ball, but he just can't see the play. He can't read defense.
So y'all think he can't get out of that?
No.
It's hard to learn that.
No. He got to go to a team with a.
2021. When he get out of it?
He can't.
It's
Move
like
on.
it sounds like you got something either covering your speaker or something, or
Can y'all hear me good?
Headset. You on your headset?
Y'all can hear me
good now?
Yeah.
Nah, he been in the league since 2021, man. I only give jokers 3 years. I don't got a 5-year gap, 7-year gap. I got a 3-year gap, bro.
I'm saying y'all did that with Sam Darnold too. Sam Darnold ended up looking pretty good
with Minnesota. Word up.
He looked
decent. It seemed like if you give Sam Darnold some people that's gonna protect him, he could get busy. It seemed like Sam Darnold would shoot your eyes out.
The Jets need to start drafting some position players for real. Breece Hall looked good, but he can't stay healthy. When he is healthy, he's a beast. Y'all receiving core, Wilson is good, but y'all got some divas out there. I don't know what the Jets need to do, man. They need to turn their name to the Jersey Jets. Maybe that'll help. Be the New Jersey Jets. Get out of Big Brother shadow.
Jersey running getting teams is over. It looked like.
Yeah, we can't even. We Jersey.
They saying we don't even deserve a team.
Terrible.
Nothing but the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah,
that's all y'all deserve. And the Red Bull, they ain't even called New Jersey. That's New York
the
Red
New York,
Wings,
New
right?
Jersey
Red
Bulls.
Bulls.
You can't even just
the Red Bull team.
New York been trying to ride on us ever since they got invented, man. I don't understand it. People don't even know the story, man.
Good morning, everybody. Trell said Sam Darnold fell apart at the most crucial moment. I'm saying, I mean, he's never been in, I don't know if he ever been in that position. You can say he been there with San Francisco a little bit, but he ain't never been in that position.
If I was the Jets, I would just start over, man. Start over.
I said start over.
Start over from where?
40 million.
They got somebody that's worth a lot of picks, and his name is Quentin Williams. That man is the best defensive lineman in the game, if you ask me. I love that kid.
Talk nice, baby. Talk nice.
He can't. It's like he gonna get upset soon. He gonna be on that Myles Garrett. Like, y'all gonna have to give me $400 million to keep doing this, man. I can't keep going through this, yo. People want that bread. Don't get traded.
So get rid of everybody.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't get rid of everybody.
Well, let me ask you this.
I'm not saying everybody,
Williams, who else would you really keep? I gotta keep this person. I'll start fresh, dog. I'll be looking for nothing but draft picks, and the Jets ain't been to the big game.
Sub, I was just saying that about Pittsburgh a year or two ago. I was just saying them motherfuckers
about Pittsburgh. I'm a huge Pittsburgh fan, right? And I'm one of these guys that really believe that the problem with Pittsburgh is two things. We get rid of players sometimes too early, and we hold on to coaches too long. I ain't talking about nobody in particular. Mike Tomlin. Did I say his name? Yeah, I did. Mike Tomlin is a great coach. The problem is the Pittsburgh Steelers organization has gotten comfortable with him, and winning the season is good enough for them. It's not good enough for me. I'd rather have a couple bad seasons and get back to the Super Bowl. But these last 2 years, these moves we made, they saying we want to win a chip. So we'll see what DK Metcalf do. We'll see what Jalen Warren could do. I hope we get the kid Ashton Genty. If we can draft Ashton Genty, y'all gonna hear me. Y'all gonna see me with rocking a Mike Tomlin shirt every day.
I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, Steelers look decent. I'm gonna keep it real. But Mo said
until we get to the playoffs.
Mo said something about the Jets that I agree with 1,000%.
What up, Skinny-O?
Why not give them a chance with the new coach over there at the Jets? Mo said they have a new coach. Fields will fit in well with them. Garrett Wilson will be his security blanket and grab some corners. I think they'll be all right, yo, because they was already all right defensively.
Got the best corner in the league.
But defensively, they was already good. They was already decent.
They was.
Yeah. Jets wasn't no bums on no fucking team. Like, they were decent.
We just let our top corner go. Reed. We just let him go to the Detroit Lions. So we definitely gonna go pick up a DB corner in a draft.
I tell you what, your coach came up in there shaking some shit up. I tell you that.
We need another receiver. It just can't be Wilson. We gotta go get another receiver. That's for one. We just let Adams go, so I know we gotta go get another big time receiver, a deep threat. It can't just be Wilson.
Y'all gonna get Cooper Kupp. Y'all gonna have Cooper Kupp.
Trell said Mike Tomlin can't develop QBs. He hasn't drafted one yet that succeed under his staff.
Now, since we're speaking about drafting quarterbacks, I don't know how many times I got to say this. The reason why me and Tomlin fell out is when he didn't draft Lamar Jackson. To this day, if and when me and Mike Tomlin meet, because I will meet this guy somewhere, and I'm going to look him square dead in his eye, and I'm going to be like, yo, that was the dumbest thing you ever did in your life.
To let Lamar Jackson go?
Yo, on the decline of Ben Roethlisberger's career, this man drafted Terrell Edmonds like that was going to be the next Troy Polamalu or somebody.
Yeah, nah, he should have got LJ.
come on, man. Imagine Lamar Jackson in our offense. Running the ball like
y'all probably would have won the Super Bowl again if y'all would have had him. Yo, I'm
right
telling
now
you.
we'll be on Super Bowl number 9. Y'all wouldn't even know who the Kansas City Chiefs are.
Oh,
Wouldn't even know
man.
who the Chiefs are. I'm telling you, all Lamar Jackson is missing is the Pittsburgh Steelers defense and offense, and all the Pittsburgh Steelers is missing is Lamar Jackson. What's easier to do? Let's get Lamar Jackson over to Pittsburgh. I went to his first game. He didn't start. I went to the Steelers game in Baltimore when he took over for Flacco, and I was out there. I almost started to cry, man, because I said, this is the time. I said, of all games, they put this man, because I followed his whole career in Louisville. I was like, yo, this dude is the second coming to Michael Vick. Yo, this is the guy we need at the draft. I was all ready. I'm like, he fell this deep. We got a chance to draft him. I just knew we was getting him. I'm calling people, yo, we're getting him. We get Terrell Edmond. Man, my heart was broke, man. Broke my heart. That's messed up, yo, because Terrell Edmond ain't really that bad. But because where he got drafted, I can't stand that dude.
Hey, yo, Lamar Jackson, like, he like, he got niggas that's his kryptonite.
You saw me passes his team be dropping?
They do be dropping a lot of passes, but he got a lot of niggas.
Been going on.
He got some dudes that go at him like, I mean, at his teams. You know, the Burrows and the Allens and the Mahomes. He seemed like he can't get past them niggas right there, yo.
He barely beat the Steelers. He only beat us like 2 times.
Yeah, y'all like a thing to us. I don't know if that's a rivalry game with Baltimore. Rivalry with Baltimore,
that's
Pittsburgh.
I would say the biggest rivalry in football, but I'm gonna just say one of the, because I know other teams.
Because y'all always give him hell, though. It don't even matter if y'all team triple blind. Y'all always give him hell, though.
Yeah. The Pittsburgh Steelers organization passed on 2 great quarterbacks. We passed on Dan Marino back in the day, and we'd have won another 2 or 3 with Dan Marino, and then we'd have won another 3 with Lamar Jackson. So right now we should be on double digits at least, like number 11, 12. Who was Tom
Lamar
Brady?
Jackson
That's what they be saying. Huh?
Nah, I seen Trell said Lamar need one more receiver. How many receivers he need? He get receivers every year. They send him receivers every year.
Trell, the problem, he don't need another receiver. He need the receivers to hold on to the football. They drop. Yo, come on, man. Zay Flowers is nice though, but he ain't really had no big drops. But he got hurt for the big game, for their biggest game anyway, this year.
Man, he had Odell Beckham. How many receivers do we need?
Nah, stop it, man. Odell Beckham ain't been Odell Beckham since the Diddy tapes. Come on, man. No, I'm not buying Odell Beckham, yo.
So basically what we're saying, when you start going on tour, you're on tour, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So
but here's the
thing. Talking about you getting, he on tour. These jokers get on tour, it's over. They start going on tour, it's over.
I'm saying, so you just saying that like that, like I don't be believing that, yo. Sam Darnold went on tour,
and he done been to the Carolina. He done
got that bag now.
They start going on tour, bro.
OBJ is washed, bro. Trell said OBJ is washed. I believe so. He done, bro.
I think he definitely washed now.
He done, yo.
Yeah. I mean.
He might be able to get you a couple first downs, but he ain't the go-to wide receiver no more.
I mean, y'all gotta
all he gonna give you is a headache. A headache. Get him out of here.
That's all he gonna give you is a headache, son. Word up.
Scale, who's y'all quarterback?
We don't got one. We let Daniel Jones go. He's done. We're about to pick somebody
up.
Out
here shopping around.
We're gonna pick somebody up in the draft, man. He's coming.
They might as well let
we get Cam Ward. We ain't gonna grab Shador, I don't think. Yo, we're gonna grab Cam Ward.
They might as well let Malik Neighbors
Giants trying to make a move to get the first pick.
What y'all should have did was just lose another game. Y'all wanted to try to be tough and win. I don't know why. I pray for the day that Mike Tomlin lose 9 games. If he ever lose 9 games,
Head honcho head said Lamar nice. Passes don't be that accurate. He throw behind his receivers a lot.
Nah. His receivers don't be running the right routes a lot. I watch them
Oh
games.
man, come on, man. Hey, son, boy, get this boy all credit in the world, man. I just know 3 quarterbacks he can't beat. It seems like he can't beat. It'd be like them niggas his kryptonite, and he don't want to meet them niggas in the playoffs.
Well, I will
Kansas
say
City is
this: the
one
year
of them.
they got drafted, I said Josh Allen was the most NFL ready quarterback out of all of them. I don't know who his receivers are right now. I don't know what Josh Allen got going on over there in Buffalo.
You know who I'd like to get? I would like to get like somebody like Stafford, man. I
Well, they
think
done
he.
secured Matthew Stafford. They done
I
throw him
know.
a big old bag
I
of
be
money.
thinking like he one of them underrated cats, yo. Like Matthew Stafford, a gunslinger, man. I don't care. That nigga threw 3 interceptions. He's still on his. I like that boy, man.
He
I
lost me a
definitely don't think
whole
he
lot of
underrated.
thousands of dollars that last game when he let the Eagles beat him. I don't know what happened. There was too many turnovers in the last 5 minutes of that game. I was counting the money, dog. It was thousands. I had like a long parlay with them on the money line when they was losing. It
Oh,
was
you be
paying
fucking
back
with
so much
the
bread.
you be fucking with the bet.
Come on, E. Kim, stop, man. I
I
ain't
mean, I
proud
know
to
I
say
ain't know
this, man.
you was well. You do
I've
be
been
saying about the part. You be doing that on your show before.
I've been gambling since it wasn't cool, dog.
Yeah, you do. You been saying that shit even like on your show and shit. I ain't know you still was.
Word,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? You changed your life
Yeah,
around a little bit.
I changed my life around a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I still make enough money to put a parlay in. I mean, I pay my tithes. I pay my tithes. I don't need to say all that I do. I do a lot of good things.
I would
But
rather do that than play
I
the
still
lotto though. I would rather do that
I like playing.
than play the lotto.
Yeah. I don't play the lotto too often. I'm one of the people when that thing starts saying 500 million, I'd be like, let me just get 2 tickets. I can't turn down 500 million. I can't. Got to be in it to win it,
Yo,
right?
I would shit, man. I'd be like,
I'll
man,
take
what's the
1
chance
million.
that all these people playing for this 500 million? I'm gonna hit.
That's crazy.
People do hit though.
If bought a bottle could have struck the lotto. Shit, man. Hey,
Hey,
yo,
fellas, real quick, fellas, we got some touchy topics, man, this morning. We didn't want to stay too long on this trade, but what y'all think about this
Let's get
Hazing
it.
Death cover up?
Sad, bro. I'll let y'all. I'll go first, or y'all can go first on this.
you can set
I'm
it off.
deep on this, man.
You can
So I'm
set
gonna
it
set
off
it
because
off,
I'm trying
man.
to.
I'm not trying to bring down no fraternities, but truthfully, over the last few years, I've been learning a lot of things about how the whole fraternity organizations is set up and them doing these altars and stuff like that. As y'all may have heard, my father is a Q dog to the fullest. Part of one of the greatest lines that ever stomped the yard and all that type of stuff, man. And my biggest problem with this particular incident, because I'm gonna keep it on this. I don't want to go too deep into all my other feelings about fraternities and sororities, but this particular topic, man, like I understand if y'all haze, that's what y'all do. But you dealing with somebody's life. That's somebody's child, man. That's somebody's sibling. That's somebody's grandson. How you try to change his clothes and cover it up? Like at least
Yeah.
admit to what you did. I understand the bruhs got to protect the bruhs, but at the end of the day, something like this, just like I'm a man of God. If a pastor or a preacher from any organization, even my own church, if they do something like this, that man is just a man. God is like, this is bigger than just man, dog. Like this man literally wanted to be a part of y'all fraternity. Y'all killed him and then tried to cover it up. Come on, that's just despicable, dog.
Yeah,
I
it
want to
is, dog.
say that
It is.
I agree with you 1,000%. And I said that if they didn't do that, they probably would have got off. Like they probably would have got off the shit. But I think they may get time now
They
because of
definitely
that.
gonna get time.
Yeah.
Because of the cover up. You know, they got they got the second suspect and the third one's supposed to be turning himself in. Right? But I said, being that they did that, somebody definitely going to prison, and they might all go to prison. Not saying for no long time, because it's not gonna be no long time because he was a willing participant in whatever was going on. It's not gonna be no long time. But somebody's going to jail for reckless manslaughter. Something.
Yeah,
They gonna
instead of
go to
just
jail for something.
apologizing.
Your Heather says, shut it down. I'm sick of these demonic sororities and fraternities, aka organized gangs.
Educated gangs.
Let me say this. Let me say this. What I don't respect about it is, I mean, I remember I was gonna pledge Kappa, and I had a meeting. I went to, they had me off campus site. One of the bros of the Kappas told me, he like, hey man, I know you been around, you from the hood, this, that, and the third. He was like, if one of the Kappas spit in your face, what would you do? Spit in my face? Nah, ain't nobody spit in my face, bro. I can't do this. This ain't the type of organization I want to be in. Now, I said that to say, you can't even defend yourself. They blindfolded jokers, beating them up. I don't respect it.
But you say
Yeah,
spit in your
I don't
face,
respect
man.
that,
I'm
bro.
trying to
I don't respect
understand
it.
what does that symbolize? What do it show you? Humility? How to humble yourself? What
Yeah.
is that? Nigga, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga spit in my face, man.
That
We
the
might as well
ones
go ahead
Yep,
and
yep,
both sign up for
yep,
coffee, man.
yep.
We might as well both go
is
ahead and
basically
sign up for
saying
coffee.
Can't do it.
it's basically saying like the ones that came before you was greater than you. You undo beneath us. Now you part of us once you make it through all this torture and torment.
The burning
No,
sands.
thank
Yeah.
you, bro. I got
Yeah.
my own bros.
I don't want none of that, man. None of that action.
Yo,
None of it. None of it. No, thank you.
I've been trying to. How can you distinguish
I got a better
them
chance
from the
joining the game.
gangs?
I got a better chance joining the game, bro.
The whole thing is though, you gotta think they a big part of the fabric in the society, yo. Some of these jokers lawyers, some of them top
Yeah.
judges. So you got you know
Police
what I'm saying?
officers.
Yo.
Like
Some of
if
them
you can
police
make it
officers.
through, it's something bright at the end of it. But do you really want to go through what you gotta go through to get that, man? It's
All
sad,
right,
man.
now we go in there. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, Scale. That thing ain't nothing brighter in the tunnel besides demonicness, dog. Like that's what. See, I ain't want to start going here with it. I
Nah,
ain't
go
want to
I
ahead,
was
start going
about to
Small.
into
say,
how
is this
demonic it
is are these the
Just
people in the Illuminati? The people that's from these fraternities and stuff like that?
Probably,
some of them.
Sub. You
I'm
ain't the
talking
only
about
one that
once they
think
go
like that,
on and
Sub.
become successful and
Oh no,
stuff
I know
like
I'm
that.
not.
Are these the people that's Illuminati or part of?
Yo, when that whole thing was starting, like me and my wife talk about this a lot. And I was telling her, yo, people see a lot of good things from it because we blinded by earthly gifts. We think that being a successful millionaire is the way to go. Yo, once you get in, yo, you connected. You could pretty much go to school, do whatever you want to do. They're gonna put you wherever you want to be. The problem is, like, you got to give up your soul for that. My soul just worth more than the earthly riches
My
that it
thing is,
that it
why
could
does
get.
it have to?
No, thank you for me.
Why does it have to be ritualistic though? Why do it gotta even be like that? Why we gotta do the hazing? What is the point of that?
And that
You
and,
gotta
and
find
that's
out
what
if
they
I'm
do. They
thorough. You gotta
go,
find out if I'm a sucker and let
their
you spit in
goal is
my
to
You
face.
break
got to
you
study.
down. They
Well,
break you all the way back down to
you got
zero and they building you back up.
Yeah.
you got to study Greek mythology, dog. Like that's all that Greek stuff. Like if you remember about the Greeks, who the greatest two Greeks? Julius Caesar and Brutus. They was butt buddies. You know, oh, did I say a bad word? My bad. They was two men that liked each other. However you want to break it down.
Yep.
Like all that stuff is demonic, dog. Like no, thank you. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that you got to be that mean that's you. But that's where it all originated from, and it was
Man,
passed down through
you got
generations
niggas from
upon
the hood.
generations.
When
Hey,
soon when a nigga say, "Yeah, I know you from the hood to fly." So if you know you're dealing with certain people that's from the hood, man, y'all gotta be like, come on, man.
hey, so let's do that. I said that. I said that for a reason. Now they pick and choose who get hazed and who buy their way in. It's two different type of cappers. It's noops and it's a
Yeah,
capper. Are you a noop? Are you a capper? A noop is one that went through everything. A capper is somebody that just bought their way in. He paid that $1,500 and they let him right on through.
Yeah.
Now you can get in and buy your way in. Michael Jordan, come on, bro. He ain't get hazed. Shaquille O'Neal, come on, bro. He ain't get hazed. Come on, bro. You gotta think about it.
My pops was so mad that the Qs made Steve Harvey a Q, dog. He couldn't. He don't like that. My pops.
Steve Harvey.
Look at the pictures of my pops. My pops. I don't know what he went through, but them pictures tell a good story.
Come on, let's say a whole lot of them pictures. I saw the pictures,
let me say this. And you know what's crazy? Because Uncle Tony had it the worst. Why? Because he's from New Jersey, for one. Because he's from up north, for one. And he went down south to become a Q. He had it harder than everybody on the line. I promise you that.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Yeah.
Yo, Heather said it's founded on Freemasonry. It's a lot of spiritual ritual and pagan practices taking place behind the scenes, very similar to Illuminati. That's what I'm saying, but definitely different. I can't even see the word.
Right. The oldest fraternity.
Idolatry at its finest. All right. Slavery stuff. I couldn't tell if that was an L. I'm like, LD. What is that? Oh, I can see it on the screen now. Idolatry at its finest. Slavery stuff.
Trail said, let me ask y'all this, though. Do the women haze as well? Man, women, they be doing girls dirty.
Absolutely.
Man, they be doing the girls dirty. The girls get done bad.
Yeah.
They putting girls' faces in the toilet.
Gail, I heard what you said. I'm still trying to understand, because I don't have no clear understanding still. What's the purpose of the hazing?
To humiliate you. Strip you of all your everything. and supposed to build you back up.
That's what they think you do.
They don't want to just give you nothing. You got to earn. You got to earn your chance to sip the blood.
So why you got to do stuff to degrade me for me to earn it?
Yeah, that
because
that neither.
That's the
y'all doing degrading shit, spitting in face, man. Lord.
Nah, you know Fly. I remember when Fly was doing that, yo. Fly was ready to hurt somebody, yo. You like, bro, just told me he's like, yo, they spit in my face. Like, I was like, oh man, this thing gonna get bad.
They tell him Fly because they like, we see you hood. So what you gonna do if somebody spit in your face? Ain't nobody spitting in my face.
Fly already had 30 jokers
for this.
Fly already had 30 jokers on campus, bro. They ain't want no problem with Fly.
He did that specifically because he know I had the hoolies around me. I had 100,000 hooligans around me. So he basically like, listen, you know, you're going to go through certain stuff. And when we put you through this, we want to know how you're going to be able to operate and react to it. Listen, bro, I can't do that because I'm a real one. I'm not none of this goofy stuff. I want to be a part. Let's be clear. But not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad.
Yo.
Not that bad.
When I touched, like the day I touched campus, dog, they already knew. I don't know how they knew, but they knew that I was supposed to be a Q. They was like, yo. And then when they found out I was legacy on top of that, they was just like, yo, we gotta get him. I was like, every time I would see him, I'd be like, yo, I'm already cool, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one, Heather.
Kim. Before, go ahead. That's a good one. I can't see.
No, I said that was a good one, Heather. She said at least in the game when you get jumped in, you can try to fight back. You're not even allowed to fight back when you pledge.
hey, they blindfolding you and
peace, Chuck. Yeah, all that blindfolds and stuff. No. We ain't gonna play them games. I'm coming from the wilderness. Yeah, I'm coming from the wilderness, and you want to play games with me. I ain't about to do that with you goofy niggas, man.
Not at all. No, thank you.
Come on, man. I ain't even about. First of all, I'm not even about to play with nobody that in my mind, I think, man, I beat all y'all up or something like that. Like, I'm not even gonna think. I'm not about to humble myself to let a nigga spit in my face and I know I'll break your jaw.
Kim, you don't remember the Q party we went to back in the day at William Patterson?
Absolutely. It turned into
how many of them goddamn Qs we was fighting?
Oh, yeah, that shit turned crazy.
Damn.
It was
everybody got that all down the hill, remember? I remember that shit. Yeah, that shit got crazy.
Hey, Scal, you remember the Q party I brought you to homecoming?
Hell yeah, that shit got bad, man. Quick.
But this is like, you know, they just like games. Wherever
they
when they
play their song, yo. Soon when they song come on, bro.
But you know what it be a lot of times? It's that And when you get one of their chicks, don't be a non-Greek and you get one of them Reds, one of them Deltas, one of them Kappas, and you ain't no Greek. Oh, they be so hurt. They be in their feelings, dog. In their feelings.
Yo, you hear how Sub said where we was at? We was at William Patterson. We was doing college tours, my nigga. We popping up on niggas at niggas' colleges. What's up? Where the rappers at? Yo, we used to be tripping, man. We used to be tripping. We definitely was on submission.
Yo, shout out D3 DC, my man Down Clowers, man. And
that's my guy, man.
Line. They looked down the whole line of us, and they seen D3. He was too light-skinned for him. They was like, yo, what you got to say? D was like, why they picking on me? I didn't even do nothing.
Oh, man. hey, yo, real quick. Hey, Trell, you absolutely right. The more I think about it, yo, they a gang, yo. They a gang. Ain't no way around it. We ain't gonna say they got a gang, bro. Yeah. They a gang, bro.
They're educated gang.
Bro.
Educated yo, he said, especially if you break that line, it's up.
Oh, man. No,
they had a pocket.
Oh, no, they might beat you to death, E.
Well, the college that it happened at, they shut down all fraternity shit. Ain't nothing jumping off right now.
It's done, yup. At Southern University, all fraternities are shut down on campus.
So that's shut down. They ain't even about to play that game. They ain't about to do no playing in that game. What else I'm doing on the highway?
And this shit don't even have. This shit ain't just your black fraternities and stuff, cause that shit be happening at Harvard, Stanford. Niggas be dying from liquor and all sorts of shit, man.
It don't matter. It don't matter where it's at. It don't matter where it's at. It be happening though. It be happening, and I think that with them trying, like I said, with them trying to cover it up, I believe them kids is gonna have to they're gonna have to sit down. Somebody gonna have to sit down. But they saying they innocent.
Yeah, they ain't gonna charge them with murder though. I think they're gonna charge them with manslaughter. They should have just apologized. He came and said, "Yo, it was an accident." Instead of trying to cover it up, it's gonna make it worse, man. It made it worse, way worse. I was
about to say that's when it became murder. It became murder when you changed his clothes. That's murder, bro. That's murder, bro.
Yeah, they should have just said, "Look, it went bad."
If you made a mistake, you should have jumped out there immediately. Like, yo, he ain't breathing. Oh,
yeah, they definitely should have.
Man, I would have been on the phone with the police. I've been on the phone with somebody immediately when it happened.
Murder.
And we trying to figure out what we need to do. I would have want to have all that on record. Like, yo, I ain't trying to get charged with nobody. Let me call somebody down. First thing people got to start thinking, you got to start thinking with your goddamn head. It's too much First 48 coming on TV and true crime and all this shit coming on that you don't know how to fucking move. If you ain't did nothing wrong, get on the fucking phone, call the people and say, yo, something just happened. We was hazing. It was this, that, and the third. This how you clear your name. Now that you're trying to hide it, now you looking bad. Everybody hazed. Everybody know about college hazing. You trying to cover it up and shit. Now you looking crazy.
Yeah, it looked crazy when they tried to cover it up.
Now y'all looking like niggas that don't have no remorse.
Hey, yo, Heather right, too. She said these young kids, bro, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, they unaware. They don't know nothing about, they ain't clueless.
They are clueless, right? That's what I said. It's enough First 48. Everybody talk about the First 48, young, old, you know what I'm saying? If you watch these shows, you have to pay attention to the hook. You ain't paying attention to what's the real shit going on. You watch it because it's like, oh, shit, somebody got killed, this, that, and the third. No, pay attention to how the police moving, man.
Yeah, it went from
I respectfully shout out to all Greeks, all fraternities, all sororities. Take the opportunity to renounce, get your life right with Jesus Christ. Just renounce it. If you don't want to believe in Jesus Christ, just renounce it and give it up. Because if you're ready to make a soul tie with the devil. You heard it here first.
I think it's too far gone. But look, I think it's too far gone.
I don't care nothing about no church. If the church ain't in you, you ain't in church.
Look, I think it's too far gone because, right? They've been doing this shit before the gang's been gangbanging.
Yeah. You right, you can't be
Right? You got
This
people
shit been
that
going
work
on
at the
a long
school
time.
that's in that same fraternity.
They got the
You
date to
got
when it
people that's
started.
on the
When it started,
board that's
Bob?
on that same fraternity. It's
What's the
too
date?
far
They got a
gone.
The
date to when it
gangs might have
started.
took the blueprint.
1811, I believe, or something like that. 1911 or
That could
something.
possibly be where they got their bluept.
1911. Well,
No,
1911
they
or
I think
got
the
something
a
like
very
that.
date. Every
first one,
fraternity
if
got
I'm
a
not
date when it
mistaken,
started.
was Alpha Kappa Alpha in 1908. I think. Don't quote me now. I don't
Mason
know.
Mason is the oldest fraternity.
Yo,
Mason
when you think about
is
it
the
though,
oldest
right?
fraternity.
When you think about the fraternities, right, and you think about how they started, think about the Crips and the Bloods, how they started. One Panther started, then the Crips said, hold up, what
They
they
took the
doing over there?
blueprint.
The Crips said, hold up, what they doing over there? The Bloods said, hold up, what them niggas over there doing? Hold up, we got to start something too. Then you had all these gangs start, and that's the same shit that happened with the fraternities back in the day. They was the first gang.
These are colors. These are colors.
They was the first gangs.
These are signs. No, these are signs.
Yeah. That's
This is
Hey
a whole
yo,
it's a
fact.
blueprint.
hey yo, do you notice they all throw up real gang signs? Do y'all notice that? Those are real gang signs. Do y'all know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, yo, you right. Chuck said niggas hit the panic button when they see a body drop. Yeah, niggas start getting nervous. Oh shit,
Oh
he ain't
yeah.
breathing. He ain't breathing. You ain't even never been in no situation like that to know how to even move.
Mm-hmm.
I see you, Cole. What's good? Break the curse. I'm all about that. I'm a curse breaker myself. Real rap.
Yeah, they need to even if they break it up, I don't think you stop nothing. This is what I'm saying. You could possibly break it up on the schools, but they're gonna still do it from the elders to the younger ones.
Yo, there's Q dogs that's running around here 75, 80 years old. They are not trying to stop bleeding purple and gold,
Come
red
on, man.
and
They still
white,
carrying
blue and
literature from
white.
1911, you said, right? You said 1911. They still got the
Yeah,
books and the literature.
yeah,
Now,
Hey
you ain't
E,
taking this. This is
yeah.
history.
hey E, you don't know that history? They gonna beat you senseless.
You got to know. This is what I'm talking about. That book
You don't
right
know that
there,
they gonna
they
beat
ain't
you
giving
down,
that
boy.
up. This is our history. And as long as they got that, that shit going to live on forever.
Not if
That's a
Donald
fact.
Trump be like, you know what? There's no more fraternities, no more sororities. We're gonna erase them from history.
Nah, that's
Yo,
a fact.
man.
Hey fellas, real quick, let's start wrapping up this hazing. We got more to cover. Let's wrap up this hazing.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I
All
had
right,
enough
so,
of that anyway, man.
yeah, it's just crazy. Chuck said Q's got judges, politicians, and all. But we off of that. All right. So what about this? I know we heard about this police officer in Detroit.
Sub, did you hear about the police
Come
officer
on,
in
Glory.
Detroit?
We got to start exposing the police
You
on
saw
all
my
costs.
face.
We have to
Yesterday was a
expose the
long day for me,
police
man.
at
After
all
after
costs.
after the
Anything that they
pod, I
doing
drove
wrong,
all day.
we got
I
to bring
slept
it
all
to the
day.
forefront.
What the police did?
Having inappropriate sex with his lady daughter.
Ho. So the police was trying to talk to somebody's daughter?
His lady daughter.
Stepdaughter,
Underage?
his girl daughter.
Underage?
Underage. Telling her
Underage.
he gonna treat her like an adult. You okay with that? And all this shit. We
You
gotta
already know how I feel
expose.
about that.
And the reason I'm saying that we gotta expose the police, right? A lot of times people like to act like the police are not human. Or they somebody different. They somebody super and shit. These niggas ain't no different, man.
Yep, they human just like us.
That's terrible,
And we
man.
giving these niggas
You
all this
trying to
power.
holler
This is why
at
I'm
your
saying this.
stepdaughter?
You giving the police all this power, and these niggas is the fucking real creeps out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no man is perfect, but come on, you hollering at your stepdaughter that's underage, dog.
What's up, G thing?
But
You see how
that goes
sick
to
that
say
is? How sick is that, yo?
but that's what I was about to say. That goes to say, when is it a good time to show your significant other your kids? When is it a good time?
Well, obviously, you ain't supposed to never show him no kids.
Hell yeah, right?
On by the kids.
But people ain't thinking like that because they're a police officer.
But he also ain't thinking from a mindset of a father or a husband. He thinking from a mindset of a guy that's trying to just have sex. and that's
He a predator.
But how
he's
many
into
times
limited
do you hear
sex.
of stories of these police officers, and this is what they doing, and rolling up on women and letting them get off for little favors in the back seat and all this type of shit. You can find all these stories all over the place forever. And what I am
Yeah,
saying,
I want them to
we
start.
got to start anything that we hear about the police. We got to start bringing this shit to the circuit because they try to throw that shit under
I
the
want
rug.
them
Nigga get a
to.
slap on the wrist. He go on desk duty, then he back outside. Nah, these
Yeah,
motherfuckers ain't no
nah,
different, and y'all giving these motherfuckers all the power. And
they.
now Trump is talking this so deaf to anybody that kills a
Well, he's
police
not.
officer. Shit.
But he's not. He's not. He's also not defending cops that's just out here raping little kids. That's not what he's doing.
Well, we
So
want to
I'm
see
not.
some of
I
these
agree
niggas
with
start
that.
going to prison. We want to start seeing some of these niggas get held
Absolutely.
accountable.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
agree with
saying?
that.
He
But
did
what I was
step
gonna
up and
say,
say, he did make a comment about the Derek Chauvin and said he's not even visiting that. He ain't even thinking about that. Right? Cool. But not pardon them, because you pardon them, you're going to have a goddamn a riot out here.
don't sleep on Donald Trump, man. He ain't pardoning that dude, man.
So far,
Trump is he's different. He's
so far,
different.
so far, we looking at shit. I think we looking at, a lot of us are looking at shit backwards when it comes to Trump. Whereas you look at some of the stuff, it's kind of almost like it's to benefit us, kind of. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
So you never know,
Yo, what I
man.
was gonna
But
say though, but back to the police. Yo, they
yeah,
got to do a better job of vetting who these police officers are, who they are, who they were as children, what they did as a young adults, and much better training, man. Everybody can't be the police. I mean, it's a lot of cats that don't go to be a police, but it's a lot of cats you need to be like, you know what? You just ain't cut out to be a cop, dog. Go to the military. No disrespect to the military, but you seem like the type you want to kill people. And maybe we'll get into a war and you can kill whoever you want. But right now,
yo, and
we
you
don't
know
need to
what's
play. Well, let
crazy,
me not say
sir?
that. Hold on. No disrespect to the military. I wasn't taking a shot. I'm just being for real. Like some of these dudes just want to kill people. That's what they got hired for. Because they real
Regardless of
quick with
that,
them
sub,
guns.
right?
Real
I'm gonna
quick.
add on to. My bad to cut you off. Go ahead.
Go, you got it.
Sir. Huh?
That was it. That was it.
Oh, with these police, right? These niggas be seeming like if even like you said, you know, we should vet them and all that, right? How do you, as well as vetting them, you could see that shit in them. It hasn't been a police that I ain't never came across that I ain't know he was on some bullshit before he even opened his mouth. You could see the motherfuckers who are on the bullshit. Even before they open their mouth, you
Black
can
and
tell by
white.
their demeanor. You
All
can
different
tell by their
races.
demeanor, how they carry themselves. I'm saying me, in my personal situations, I done been encountered with the police 1,000 times, right? Every police that I ever had problems with, that I knew was gonna be on some, like, I can tell by their aura that he's on some bullshit. He don't need to be a police. They got 1 million of these niggas running around, bro. It's 1 million of them, and a lot
Yeah.
of us can tell. Soon as you get pulled over by police, and he say, "Hey, whatever." His first few conversations, you can tell by his tone of his voice, whatever he may be saying. You can tell when they on some bullshit. A lot of these motherfuckers don't deserve to be police
You can
and
discern it
shouldn't be
quick. You
police.
can discern it very quickly. Yeah. You can discern it real fast.
I be knowing immediately, like, oh, he about to be on some bullshit, so we gonna nip this in the bud. Let me get on some bullshit.
But that's why it took me a while to even introduce people to my son, yo, when I had him. I just couldn't bring him around every female, man. Everybody not to be trusted. It took me a while to actually feel comfortable with actually bringing him around somebody, and the person that I did bring him around, I end up marrying.
But this is what I'm saying. The mother was probably open to the police officer too, right? Because you're a cop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm safe with you.
She dropped her guard, yo. She
Oh,
dropped her
he's a
guard.
man in uniform.
Yup.
Mm.
And the majority of the women probably would Kim because he a cop. That's what they thinking in their
He's a
mind.
man in
He
uniform.
good.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, he the
attracted to
good
that.
guy.
I'm so attracted to that, not knowing these niggas is bigger creeps than the niggas you're looking at as creeps.
Yup.
Yo, think
That shit
about.
sad.
Let me say
I
this.
ain't gonna go there, but remember. Never mind. Never mind. I'm about to say
Let me
something
say
about.
this. Let me say this. Go ahead.
I'm about to say this about a person from the neighborhood who had we knew. I don't want to say her name. I don't even know how to describe her to them to make them remember who she was. But she had all these kids and shit by the police. My nigga, so many different polices and shit. She was cool. She was cool. My mother, she was cool, ran away and shit. But she had mad children by the police right there at the West District. Like
I
she
know who
was
you talking about
fraternizing with these
already.
motherfuckers all the time. Like anybody, a lot of people that's from Jersey City have know this story. But them niggas was creeps. She got numerous kids by different police officers.
They was creeps.
Like she might not even be around no more because I haven't seen her in so long. But them niggas was creeps, man. I'm not saying all police is creeps. I'm not saying that about police. But a lot of these police feel like they are above their own fucking law that they live by. They're
So
supposed
let
to
me
be
say.
living by.
So this is what I was gonna say to that. It ain't. It's. I'm not saying it ain't just nobody. Yo, men in general, we got to just do better, man. Men, we take advantage of our authority, dog. We supposed to be the next high. We supposed to be the next in charge under God, dog. Like we supposed to be protectors. We supposed to be providers. We supposed to be priests. We ain't supposed to be perverts. Come on, man. Stop it, dog. At some point, man, be a one-woman man. Do something. Stop. I don't care if she 15, she got this size bra, this size panty. No, it ain't right, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely don't be messing with no little boys. Come on, man.
You ain't even supposed to
I'm
be
done.
looking like that, yo. You ain't supposed to even be looking at nobody underage like that or even having a thought like that. I mean, I don't know how sin works, but is it a sin to have negative thought, even if you're not motherfucker saying it loud?
It is.
That should be a
You're
sin.
not supposed
Oh
to
A,
That's
even
a
yeah.
a
think
sin.
that.
crucial sin.
If you
That's a
lusting
sin.
in your mind,
That's a sin.
absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't even be crossing your mind. We supposed to be thinking about raising the babies up. Like we say, it take a village. All kids, not just my kids or my brother's kids or my cousin's kids. No, your kids too. If I see them out of pocket, the hell you doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on,
A,
yo. How do
a,
we get back to that though?
a scale to what you said, that topic you said, it has to be marriage. Why? Is because that boyfriend and girlfriend thing is goofy. You know what I mean? That come and go. I don't even want to say I seen my baby mother have multiple dudes, but she don't dealt with other guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't care to meet nobody that she's not married to. Let's be clear. I don't care to meet not one dude that she's not married to, and vice versa. I didn't introduce. Me and my wife was separated for 8 years. My kids never met another girl. I never introduced my kids to another girl as if we was together. Never. It just never happened. I don't see the vision in that because I know me. I know I'm gonna be dealing with other girls. One girl,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm gonna be doing my thing, so I'm not gonna get my kids to say hi to this girl. Oh, that's my girlfriend. Oh,
Yo,
I got another girlfriend this week. I ain't into that, man.
yo,
That's
you know
goofy.
what's crazy that you say that? Did you like you didn't want me? Like I don't know if mommy was introducing you to a lot of
She did.
people
She
or
did.
whatever the case may be, but I got to meet certain people, and I think that was like
She did.
detrimental to me and how I came up with a lot of shit, like with me coming up, because once certain things happened with my mother, that shit held straight on me my whole
Yeah.
childhood. Like so
Yeah. Once.
when I started rebelling and doing certain things that I wasn't supposed to be doing, I ain't gonna say that caused it, but that could have been a spark of it. You understand what I'm saying? Once I got certain
It was only.
information about my mother and shit, it made me want to go harm this dude. You understand what I'm saying? And that shit was
Yeah.
detrimental.
Yeah.
You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
I know the
even doing
feeling.
that shit is
I
not
know the
really not
feeling.
a that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't really cool.
Yo,
Yo, I don't even want to stay on
I
this too
think
long.
about it.
Go ahead, sub. Go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna say one thing on it. And this ain't a shot at my mom's. My mom's hate when I bring up the truth sometimes. But here's a fact, man. My mom after my dad, which I really don't even remember my dad till after I met my brother's father. But when my mom used to be dating and stuff like that, yo, I got smacked in the face by my sister Pops when I was 5 years old for saying in Jesus' name when I prayed at the breakfast table. He smacked the sense out of me, dog. And truthfully, I think that played a large part in why I didn't respect a lot of men, period. Like,
I would have
you
wanted to
couldn't tell
jump
me
that
nothing.
nigga.
That's why I was so uncoachable. Because I don't even trust you, dude. I don't trust men like that, dog. I have a very high level of trust for women. Not saying they perfect, but with men, yo, you had to really earn my respect and trust. That's why me and Press took so long to really see eye to eye. Maurice's father, he was my guy. He earned my respect and love. But
So
obviously they didn't stick
Hey,
together.
see
son.
what I'm
Me
saying, Seb?
me
That
and
type
Press
of
made it.
situation, I was so damaged, right? A motherfucker, excuse my language. A person would have did that to me, right? I would have been trying to harm him. I don't care how young I was. I'd have tried to harm him because I was
Oh,
dealing with something internally. Inside,
yeah,
I really was dealing with
I
something.
wanted
I
to stab him in
realized
his
that
sleep.
now.
I had to go live with my grandmother.
I would have tried to hurt him,
I had
yo.
to
I
get
would
out
have
the
tried to
house.
hurt him, yo. I would have tried to hurt him, bro.
Hey, son. To the fact of what you just said, my mother brought a guy in the house that beat her every single night. Every single night, right in front of me and my brothers. Right in front of me and my brothers. I looked at men so differently forever. That scarred me for life, bro. Like for life, bro. And I blame my father for not being there. I blame my father for years for not being there and allowing that to happen, man. That's
That's
tough,
why
bro.
me
Heather
and my
said
pops
parents
had
gotta
such a
protect
rough
their
beginning, yo.
children. Heather said parents gotta protect their children. It's they charge. It's they what? It's they charge and duty something to do so. Too many parents let relationships supersede their safety and relationships with their children.
Yo,
That's an
Fly.
actual fact.
This story could get deeper. I don't really want to dwell on it too much,
Yeah,
but we'll
and,
have another day.
we
We'll talk
might need
about
to
men
revisit
around you
this.
and
Like
stuff
we got
like
to
that.
pick our topics
Yeah, we
carefully.
definitely need to.
We got to pick our
We
topics
definitely need
carefully
to.
because
Let's do it
this
around.
this
Yo, let's do it around Father's Day. Let's do it around
yeah,
Father's
we
Day.
could do that. We
Like
could do
that
that.
week, like that Friday before Father's Day. Put
Yeah,
that on the calendar,
we got to
dog.
get back on there.
Because
I got a good one
I
for you
got
though, sir.
yeah,
Because I know you're
I
gonna love
bet.
this one.
Yeah,
No, because
yeah,
you ran track.
I bet I would. Because
You
I
ran
know.
track. With me saying that, you should already know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You ran track. How you feel
Okay.
about this little chick, Caitlin Tucker? That busted girl all in the back of her skull with the baton. How you
Oh, with the baton. Oh my gosh. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I was actually
See?
like, I laughed at first. Like I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, she tripping. But once yesterday came, I seen her crying, the girl that did it, and I'm like, the tears don't mean nothing. It looked like he did it on purpose. She said they looking at it from one view. No, but it's looking like he did it on purpose. It's looking like he did it on
She feel
purpose.
like she had a valid. Yeah, she absolutely did it on purpose, man. I
That's my
ran
first
track
time
for a
even
long
hearing about
time.
something like that. So she
You
did
can't
that
be
shit on
just
purpose.
running and your hand just happily go out there and do all this.
Yeah,
And
nah. I
She
heard
said
she
it was an
got cut
accident.
off or something, and then she just
But you ain't never hear about no shit
her
like this,
emotions took.
yo. Never.
yo, how
I'm
do that
sure she
go
didn't
though?
plan on doing it.
How do that go though? Do the
Her
other
emotions
girl get
got to her.
charged or
That's all.
something?
They definitely pressing charges. If I'm the father, I know I am.
They
My
suspended
daughter? What?
the team got suspended. The entire team got suspended.
And my daughter run track, so I know I would have been
Wow.
out there, man. That thing would have got crazy.
Cheryl said, I'm trying to figure out why she even did it. She said she didn't do it. She said it was an accident. She said she was going off balance. Even though after she hit the girl, she ended up stopping too. I did see her wobbling coming around the corner a little bit, but still, it seemed like that shit was perfect time. As soon as you went past, your hand said, and it looked like you yanked that thing down, like you was ready to start beating on her.
Yeah.
Yo, good
That's
morning,
our
Steve.
problem,
good,
man.
Steve?
Humans have a hard time telling the truth when it's against them, dog. And myself included. I ain't gonna sit there and act like
That's
I
because she
done lied
started getting all
before.
this hate in her inbox, and motherfucker calling her all types of names. She said people call me all types of stuff, racist people. Nah, don't weird. You should have thought about that before you did this shit in 4K.
That's another thing we gotta start teaching our children. Teach our children to apologize and to forgive. Cause instead of you lying,
Apologize,
like
forgive, speak,
apologize.
period. Speak and break the ice,
Yeah. Yeah.
period. Learn how to do that. I had to learn this shit down here, dog. I had to learn this shit down here. I told you how my neighbors is. They waving all the time. I had to start saying, you know what? Hey, I had to learn how to do that, yo. But that let my guard down. I ain't got to be all, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
thinking everybody out to get me all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
that
it's
that's
more
that that's
peaceful.
that's certain
But
areas
but
mentality, man.
but we got to learn how to just be, you know, hey, man, what's up, fellas? What's good? We ain't got to dap them up all the time. Just speak. Let them know you come
Just
with
wave, hey.
you humble. You know what I'm saying? Humility goes a long way.
Yeah.
I ain't know for nothing. I ain't even
Yeah.
got no aggressive energy, my brother. It's just what I was just saying about the police. When they approach you all the time, I could tell who the ones on the bullshit because they come with that aggressive energy.
Damn, I ain't even
You
gonna
don't
hold you.
deserve
They
to be on
waiting
the
to
Emotion.
jump.
police
They
force. If
waiting.
this
They
what you
want you
doing
to do
every day,
something.
you trying to kill somebody.
Kim, yo, you changed a lot, my brother. I'm proud to see that, man. I haven't talked to you like this in a long, long
Yes,
time,
he
yo. But
has.
just
Yes, he
listening to you
has.
and hearing how you talk, bro, like you changed a whole lot, man. Because you wasn't that person, yo. You was a no tolerant
Yo,
nigga.
yo,
Say
you
the
know
wrong
what?
thing, they
You
get
know,
their
I
head
had to
bust.
learn, like I said the other day, I'm trying to get back to Michael Bradford for real. I ain't trying to really be like, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
that facade I had to put on to be in the streets, to survive. You know what I'm saying? To eat Kim and all that shit was a facade for me to survive out here. You know what I'm saying? I had to toughen up. I had to
Hey,
be a certain way.
Is
You
that
know what I'm
coming with
saying?
the age or just you just feeling
I
different?
I think age has a lot to do with it, but I think losing a lot. When you
Mm.
lose a lot, you get to reflect, my nigga. When you dealing with depression and you really by yourself, you ain't got nobody to talk to, and you know what I'm saying? You in deep thought, you get to see shit. That shit, it's like you losing your life. You know how they say your life flash before your eyes? When you reflecting, your life flashing before your eyes. Like, yo, when I make these turns, what happened? This, that, and the third. So you start to see shit clear. And I realized that, yo, shut the hell up, Militant Michael. Yo, and that's Chuck. But I'm just learning how to really laugh a little bit more, yo. I used to always, like, people used to always be like, yo, you always got a frown on your face. You be looking mean as hell and shit. I'm like, I look mean. That shit used to fuck me up. And I'm like, y'all look mean. And I had to think, like, why people always say I'm looking mean. No, this is the facade. I gotta have this shit on. I'm so stuck in this
Yeah.
goddamn, in
Yeah.
this trap that my
Yeah.
mind got me in, that
I
I'm
was just
just
about to say,
always on some, you know what I'm saying?
hey, yo,
I'm trying to
r- r-
live, yo. I got
Yeah.
grandkids now and shit. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live. I lived this far. I didn't think I'd make it this far. So I'm trying to live, and I got grandkids that I'm trying to raise better than I raised my daughters. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
Indeed.
man, I'm just trying to be here. So I'm glad somebody recognized it. I'm being better. Appreciate you, Skip.
It's a
hey,
blessing, bro. Word up.
Scale, the biggest thing is it's his environment, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's out of his environment. He don't got to be that guy no more. Ty keep asking me, Ty, like, damn, Fly, everybody look at you and they think you this wild hooligan because you got the tats on your face, you got all these tattoos. They know you from the gang culture and all of this above, but you the nicest person I ever met, bro. You the coolest person. You the most humblest person. I said, yo, my environment, I had to be a different way in Jersey, bro. You had to live a certain way. You got to carry yourself a different way. Down here, I could be whoever I want.
And he
I
ain't
could be
lying
whoever
about
I
that,
want
yo.
down here, bro.
Cause I think
I can
about
live
Yeah.
the coolest life ever, bro. I don't worry about nothing. This is the most peacefulest place I ever been in life. I'm good. You can be whoever you want down here.
and
And the same for you, Kim.
he not lying about that. That's one of my main reasons for, like, you know what? I'm gonna stick this thing on out, right? Cause I don't gotta walk out my house and shit and go to the store on the corner and there's 16 niggas out there on the corner. I ain't even got to
And,
subject
and,
my grandkids to that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even, just to go to the corner store, you got to toughen up. You got to have a,
Yeah, yeah,
these niggas got to respect
word
me.
up.
I ain't about to be
Word
getting
up.
played every time cracking jokes and shit. I ain't about to be going for this every time I go to the store. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
Jersey City teach you some things. It definitely make you a certain type of character. But me, I'm trying to get out of character. I already know I got the tough shit in me. I ain't got to keep staying on that. I need to be back. I need to get back to Michael Bradford. I got a lot of shit to show people. I got a lot of shit to teach. I got a lot of shit to
yeah,
give to the world, yo. You know what I'm saying? If the world accepts them,
yeah,
Hey, hey,
yeah.
hey, I remember getting my first tat down that cheese spot on down there with that Jersey Ave. And my mother like, what kind of tattoo you want? I was 15 years old. I said, I'm getting 201. I want 201 on my neck. She like 201. I said, man, I'm about to go over here to East Orange and let them know exactly where I'm from. I wear my hood like a badge of honor. I can't wait to get over there. I can't wait to get to East Orange so I can prove that Jersey City the toughest place in the world. You kidding me? But
right?
you have to do that. You have to do that. So jokers won't think you soft or you gonna be played with. All of the above. And from there on, everybody in East
Yo,
Orange still call me Jersey City to this day. They call me
Trell
201
said,
or they call me Jersey City
yeah,
to this day.
Trell said a lot of life to live, man.
mm,
And Heather said, environment is crucial. Be aware of the atmosphere tone you set everywhere. And that's how I am. Because if I figure if I come here and everybody peaceful, right? I don't know what people really are. I could get belligerent. They might meet my energy, right? Not saying that I'm scared or I'm no sucker, but who wants to live in an environment like that where the tension is always high? Tension high, blood
it
pressure
ain't.
high.
Yeah, it
Come
ain't
on, I
got
ain't
to
got
be
time for
like
that.
that.
I'm getting older, man. I ain't got time for
Yo, but
that,
it's
man.
hard to change who you once was, man. When you get to that point, it's a beautiful thing, man. Like with me, I always thought I was a sheep in wolf's clothing. Like when I had to be a wolf, I got to put my wolf cloak. Like this, my wolf look. You know what I mean? What? I ain't really. That ain't me, cause I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to get hurt. You know, and as far as like changing who like the name change and stuff like that, like sub G, subject girls, like I really had to become that person every time I got around people. Like one time I ain't gonna
Absolutely,
bring up the
Chuck.
homie name, but I can't I came back to what Chuck said before I finish.
Chuck said self-reflection is key to change, as well as your surroundings.
Definitely. So check it out. So right, so I went through a whole phase, went through a divorce, all type of stuff, right? Ran around wild. And then when I came back home one time, Jersey City, I ran into my homies, the same crew. And I was to the point where I was tired of just running around with all these different women, right? So a car full of females come through, right? And they like, yo, sub, go get them. I'm like, huh? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You go get them. They're like, oh, you corny, yo, you changed. I'm like, yeah, I changed. I said, I don't even like. I'm not even interested in that situation. I'm trying to find me some. I mean, I'm not looking for car fulls of women no more, bruh. Do they want to talk to me, yo, for a minute? Like I had to really make them understand,
Like,
like,
oh, this
yo, when
nigga
I
different.
be sub G, yeah, let me be sub G on my own time at least. Like if I feel like turning it on, it can turn on like that. But don't force me to be somebody I ain't even trying to be. I'm just trying to
I don't
enjoy the
want to
day.
be.
You know what I mean?
I would say I was
It's
recreating
crazy.
myself, but that's not right the proper word. I'm just like kind of shedding the costume. Trying to shed the costume. I just ain't
Yeah,
got all the
yeah.
pieces off yet.
Knocking these
You know
layers
what I'm saying?
off.
I ain't got all the pieces off the costume yet. So it's not really recreating myself. It's just
Yeah.
getting back to who I really am, who I'm supposed to be. Because I never forget my grandmother came to see me. My last time I seen my grandmother, I'm gonna tell the story one more time. I was so happy to goddamn see her, man. She had her hair low, she had a little brown and shit. Just when she came up to see her kids scale, I was in jail at the time. But she made it her business to come see me. She never told me she was sick. So I never knew grandma was sick. They kept that from me the whole time I was in jail. So if you didn't know. Right? So she comes to see me and shit. And her last thing right before she left, she said, I want you to know, regardless of what. I should have knew then, because she was like, I'm proud of you. I'm like, you proud of myself? I'm in jail. She's like, one thing I need you to do though, when you get out of here, I need you to get out here and be the man that I know you could be and that you know you could be. Right? That's coming from the lady that raised me. So when she died, you know, I took that shit to heart. I took that shit to heart because that was my mother, for real, for real. So I took that shit to
Yeah,
heart. So that
spending
shit
that
did a
time
lot.
spent with grandma.
That shit did a lot to me. So, you know, I ain't gonna say I'm glad that they didn't tell me that she was sick, but you know, when I got the call that she had passed, I knew immediately because I was already working on myself. When she passed, though, I knew immediately that I was doing the right thing. Like, yo, you gotta stick with what you want. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because so many years, like I said about the music
Yeah,
and all that shit, I focused on everything else but myself. And I think I would have made it happen for my niggas if I would have focused on myself. You know what I'm saying? If I would have put the focus on me,
yeah,
not saying everybody else did. I'm gonna get everybody else if I'd have just kept that in my mind. I'm gonna come get you, nigga. I'm gonna get you niggas and focused on me. I'd have made that shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You get
yeah,
so many different people around tugging you in this way, that way, and you know you 1 foot in the game, 1 foot out. You got so much going on, and it's like, and you want everybody to be involved. Acceptance, I guess they call it. You know what I'm saying? You want everybody to be involved when you got the skills to pay the bills and do the shit yourself and make this shit happen and bring it home. That's what I mean by I dump myself there. So a lot of niggas, man, I'm telling you, if you're young or old, it don't even matter if you old, young, man, it ain't never too late to figure out
Well,
who you
I
are.
really wouldn't
Because a
say
lot of us don't
dumb
know who
yourself
we are.
down. You just
Yeah, so you good.
you let your true inner being just shine. You let your true inner being just shine a little more positively in the light. You know what I'm saying? Because you a great guy. We all great men. The problem is we don't know it. That's one of the biggest
We don't.
problems, man. We think we gotta fit in. It's just like when them cats join these fraternities. They don't be a lot of fraternity guys don't be having nobody before they get to college. That's how they become somebody. That's they becoming of a man moment. I'm a man now. I'm with the Qs. I'm with the Kappas. Well, it's kind of opposite with cats that's kind of just they own people from the street. Like I had to get a lot of lumps and bruises to get to be sub G, and then I realized, yo, who is this guy? Who is this sub? Who is this character? Like this
I'm
ain't
reading
even
what
me, bruh.
I'm reading what Heather said. She said hate when people frown upon a person's growth, saying hated statements like you changed. That's right, I changed. I changed for the better. Absolutely, Heather.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
And that's what I'm saying. I changed. Like I still got parts of the costume on though. You know what I'm saying? People hear the cursing, people hear the, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? If people hear the rough stuff, I'm still rough around the edges, but I know what I need to be doing for me, for you know what I'm saying? For my solace.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know what I need to do. I know, and not just that, yo. My situation is like I know it's nobody back there to support me. My support system is gone.
Mm,
So now I have to be other support system. And if I'm gone, then their support system is
mm,
gone. You understand what I'm saying? So this shit is just big, it's bigger than me. It's always been bigger than me. And that's how I always move throughout my life. That it's always been bigger than me. It's always been bigger than me. And it's never been about me. And that's why I said I should have took more time, my younger years to just focus on me. Because it's never really been about me. Nothing has never been about me. You know what I'm saying? But I understand we have no support system. That's gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that lean on, oh, I got
mm.
to lean. I don't have that. I don't know if I never really had it, but I knew I could depend on grandma. Regardless of what my mother was going through, I could depend on her, even in her worst situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Without them there,
yeah,
There's no support system there. So you better man up. You stepping out into a world that you don't know nothing
Yeah,
about. You got to understand, I'm coming out of from prison
I
in a
remember.
world that I know nothing about. I haven't lived in a world without my grandmother and my mother. So when I go
Mm,
blank in the scene, like
mm,
I know a lot of niggas be like, yo, this nigga MIA. No, I'm in cold mode, nigga. I'm in a different mode, man. My mind is on wealth. For real, for real. I'm in a whole different mode, man, because I see clear now. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I see clear. I know what I gotta do. I love all my niggas the same. I don't care if I talked to you 6 years ago. Nigga, when I see you, it's just like we talked that 6 years ago. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? So I'm just trying to be the best version of myself. That's all, man. Without no hiccups. Without trying,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, doing nothing to put myself in the gym or whatever. You know, a lot of times we can't, you know, some things may happen because I'm not letting nobody spit in my face, you know, certain shit, you know. But I'm just trying to be the best version of myself, yo, and show that because when I talk about grandkids, I got grandsons. You know, remember I always say I never had no sons. My life would have probably ended up different if I had one son. For real.
Word
Right?
up,
I got
BS.
Vice
grandsons,
versa
and
for
I
me.
wanna
Yeah.
I
If
wanna
I had
show
one daughter.
them the way before I should happen to take my nap. You understand what I'm saying? I want to show them the way. This is how you need to be moving. These are the things you need to understand as a man. These are the things that you're gonna face out here in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna do that if I'm not around.
Word, Trav.
You understand what I'm saying? So I understand this shit bigger than me, man. And you know what I'm saying? I don't take that shit with a grain of salt. Like, you know what I'm saying? I take it like the mountain that it is. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I done been through worse. I done been through, you know what I'm saying? I done been through the roughest shit in my life. This is the best. This is the best I felt in my life. I'm talking about as far as my energy, my mindset. You know what I'm saying? You know, my thoughts is somewhat pure, some of them.
Yeah, we not gonna be here forever. Make it count, man.
And that's
Word
my
up.
whole thing right there, yo. You ain't got time for all the other stuff.
Nope.
The stuff that we used to think we had time for, we ain't really had time for that. Because we never realized that life this goddamn short.
Word up.
I
You
was
know what I'm
listening.
saying?
Yeah, I was listening to the book of Job today, man. It was just saying how you only here for a very short time
That's
considering
my
how
favorite
long
book
this
from the
earth been
Bible.
spinning, man. Yeah, I was listening to it all this morning, man, when I was driving around. I was just listening to the book of Job, man, and it's deep, yo. We gotta really do what we can while we wearing this flesh suit. Because that soul that's inside of us one day ain't gonna have this fake covering over it no more.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? And I figure that I got a lot of knowledge. And when I say a lot of knowledge, like I'm living off experience, right? And I got a lot of book smarts now, more than people would even imagine because of all the shit that I've read and all the studying I've did while, you know, but I've got a lot to give. And I believe that. I got a lot to offer. You know what I'm saying? I'm living off experience. I can tell these kids their story. I can tell them their story before it even happened. I can tell them how it play out. It's so many times me and Fly talk about something and I say, God, watch how this happened. Watch how that happened. And shit end up
10
happening.
minutes,
It's
fellas.
like, damn, you called that shit. That's because I've been through it. I see this shit happening. I don't know what put me on, like, you know, the journey I'm on. I guess my brothers they gas me because my show gonna be a little different than this. It's gonna be about different shit. But they put me on this path, and I think that this might be the path for me. The path to uh healing my soul.
Being able to express your feelings.
You know what I'm saying? Being able to heal my soul and you know right my wrongs and shit. Cause I did a lot of wrong in my life, and I would probably be ashamed of myself, right? If I wasn't faced with the circumstances and the shit that I've been through to cause me to do the things that I've done, right? But I don't I'm not ashamed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed. I'm just aware that it's a different way. And it's a different way for me to show you or show the youth that it's different ways to move, man. You just gotta use your fucking mind. You don't have to be a follower. You don't have to be a follower, yo. I was a fucking follower and without paying attention to what was going on in the world, right? I'm just watching what I see. It's other things out there for you to prosper, right? Why didn't sit back and look at the stock market? Why didn't sit back and learn about real estate?
I was
Why didn't look sit to bed and do none of that shit? It's other ways to make it before you like instead of just running to do the stupid shit.
let me say this to touch on that though. It's not so bad. It's not so bad to be a follower. It's more so who's the leader? Who's leading you? Who are you following?
That's
What are you following? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Because to really be a great leader, at some point, you need
Thanks,
to do a
Flo.
little following. You need
Thanks,
to do a little
G-Day.
following. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why we got to make ourselves great leaders. Because we all unlearn. We done followed some wrong paths. I know we all got a story about a good path that we followed briefly, might have stepped away from it, got back to it. But you got to remember, when they not looking, when you think they're not looking, they learning, they following you, even if you don't know that you're leading them.
Right. That's right. That's why your character gotta be solid. That's why you gotta have good character. Cause you know, when people not around, that's when your true character show. You know what I'm saying? So
It starts with the parents. You got to follow. You know what I'm saying? If you got good parents, you should follow them. You know what I mean? Like,
point
Yeah.
as a
blank
child,
period.
yeah, as a child, you know what I mean? Your early years, your mom is going to be probably more the nurturer, the carer, more showing you things like that. Then you're going to start transitioning to that manhood
And
and having
right.
a good father, a good man in your life. It'll just continue to progress because man, I talk about Ivan Carter all the time, man. I've Diggity, man. I I just, if I had a household like that, boy, I mean, I wouldn't be who I am today, but it just it's real easy to follow somebody that's doing the right thing, man. You got to get out here and prove how cool you are, cut a person, beat somebody up. That make you cool. Nah, that make you a fool, man.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta start we gotta stop glorifying a lot of the things, right? Because that's what attracts the youth. When we glorify it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we put them on the scoreboard and what's the scoreboard? What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about the bodies. Some of these niggas ain't even know what these niggas is talking about. What are they talking about? Let's
The
stop
score.
glorifying. Let's stop glorifying, man. And then maybe if we frown upon the things that deserve to be frowned upon, maybe that'll make the kids look like, you know, I can't be doing that shit. People don't look at that shit as a good thing. Right? Because I look back at like cokeheads and shit like that when we was coming up and shit, right? I knew damn sure for well I wasn't gonna be doing no coke, dope, none of that shit ever in my life,
Facts.
right? Cause that shit was like frowned upon. Like, look at them over there. God damn, what they falling off. Motherfucker can't even fit
Yeah,
their clothes.
yeah,
I knew I wasn't gonna do that shit because that shit was frowned upon in the hood. These are the people you call fiends. We need to frown upon the things that need to be frowned upon.
yeah, yeah.
You're right. Damn, I ain't look at it like that.
We
I remember I
glorify the
was,
things.
We
You
damn
got a
sure
yeah,
little
do.
2 year old in a video like this. He just dancing. This is fingers. This ain't the gun. This the fingers, but we know what he getting prepared for.
yeah, yeah.
We gotta start being mindful of little things that we calling cute. That shit ain't cute.
I used to laugh at parents talking about some I don't buy my kids guns and stuff. I was like, toy guns? Why are you gonna do that? Now I
I
think about it
understand
looking
now.
back. Now it makes sense. Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah, them guns is not for play.
But you get these little jokers, man, and they, from a young age, they already practicing shooting.
Yeah.
They putting goddamn tissue rolls. You know how the tissue roll, like he got a scope.
Oh, wow.
Like they already practicing, man.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, yo, real
We
quick,
supposed to
fellas,
be
we got
scaring
5
the
minutes.
daylife out their little ass. What the hell is you doing? Make them jump smooth out of
Yeah,
step.
we got 4 minutes. Damn, that shit went quick.
Hey, yo, we got 5 minutes left. Hey, yo, real quick, man. ACC tournament starts tomorrow. I've been a Duke fan all of my life. This is no hype. I've been a Duke fan since Trajan Langdon and Rashard McLeod. These are all facts. Since Jersey City players been going to Duke, I've been a Duke fan. I ain't just move out here to North Carolina and start screaming about Duke. I've been a Duke fan my entire life. You can ask my whole family. So when you hear me screaming Duke Nation all this week, I really mean that from the bottom of my heart.
And I'm a Georgia Tech fan. We win in the ACC tournament, and we go into the dance.
What happened?
Auburn look nice, man. I ain't even gonna
That's
hold it.
SEC.
I see now I was about to
That's
rock with my
SEC, but
brother
okay.
because we got to hard over there.
Yeah, I'm pulling
I'ma
for them
go
to win it
ahead.
all.
I'm going to go ahead and go for Auburn to win it all. I got to keep it home. And I'm so proud of him that a lot of times cats from Jersey City, when we get on and we get in these places, it's like we get shell-shocked.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't performing like we're supposed to be performing. And he out there performing like he's supposed to be performing. He got his heart intact. That's a kid with pure heart right there.
Mm-hmm.
Go get yours, kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm going with Auburn all day.
Yeah, I want Auburn to win the big dance.
Hey, yo, let me say this. When Danny Hurley said Jersey City live on TV.
Jersey City!
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, Heather. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I got to figure out how to do it, Heather. She said y'all got to start saving the live YouTube chat comments too and setting. They disappear as they post. I didn't know that because, see, when people go on there, they could still be commenting. See, I didn't know they could be chiming into what other people said. I didn't know that, Heather.
She know how to do it.
Yeah. I need y'all to send me a goddamn text or something, sir.
Hey, Fly, make sure you say them comments, Fly.
I don't know how to do nothing.
It might be me. I run the YouTube,
nah,
so it might be me.
He can run the YouTube. I don't run the YouTube, Scott.
It might be me. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to do it.
So we got to get you that information. She did bring that to my attention, and when I went to look back at some episodes, I was like, "Yo, where all the comments at?" That's very important because
I'm glad that she said it
because
this
people comments,
and that's what I'm saying. It could prolong the conversation. This conversation possibly could be going on for 1,700 days. So I don't, I got to do better. Like I said, I'm rough around the edges, everybody. I'm not one of them guys that went to prison and said, "Yo, I think I should have a phone." I did not have a phone. I didn't want a phone. I didn't want to talk to people. I wanted to read. I wanted to get into myself, period. I didn't have no phone. I was on the phone a lot, but I didn't have no phone in the prisons. So I'm not real hip on this technology, how it's supposed to be. I'm learning as I go.
You getting there, yo. We got people that can help us, though. Like Heather show us what to do. We'll figure this thing out.
Absolutely.
We'll get it there.
All right, fellas.
Another good episode, fellas. I'm Immortal EMS. I don't know why I always set it off, but I guess that's the thing. I'm Immortal EMS. 1/3, 1/4 of the band of brothers, because Sub is a regular up here. So 1/4 of the band of brothers. And we appreciate y'all tuning in. We appreciate y'all not just tuning in, giving some feedback. And we like y'all to keep on coming. We like y'all to get over to that YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, go over there, like, comment, and subscribe. Square. What the hell? Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And we out, man. We see y'all tomorrow.
Salute.
Indeed. Peace. Peace from Stephen with the V. See y'all next time.
They say the way we sing will determine the way we walk. The way we walk will determine the way we succeed. But the way I succeed, I won't let it determine the way I lead. The more the way a mess. You niggas can walk these shoes if you want to. Know that I walked in these shoes cause I had to. Sold them cracks and them capsules, help gas to clap you. When I rap, I don't bab really. I put my soul in the path, my untold path. Past, look, you don't know the half. I laugh and don't cry no more. It's no jobs waiting for me outside my door. If I get knocked, I blame myself. Told the judge I'm trying to change my wealth. I've been poor in my life, got 2 daughters, no wife. Could you imagine all the pain I felt? Yo, I'm about halfway from nowhere, moving, going nowhere. Path looking so clear, I can see it, feel it, but still I'm going nowhere. You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. Lord, get me out of this predicament. I'm sick of this, got me all caged up on some nigga shit. Like the Negro slaves back in the days, thought this was the land of the free. Home of the brave, I'm brave, but I ain't free. They tell me kick off your drawers, pick up your tongue, pick up your balls, squat in the car, pick up my feet. I'm sick with defeat. They wanna lock me up for slinging shit in the street. One change, but it's too late. Now I'm on the Bluebird on my way to a new place. Hard for me to feel safe behind a steel gate. Commissary light.